Dear Dallas Valuations are delighted to welcome you to an audio recording of our article, Old Master Sales, July, London, by David Dallas, Chief Executive and Old Master Specialist at Dear Dallas Valuations.
The Old Master sales in London last week proved once again that freshness to the market and condition are key to paintings achieving spectacular prices. The perfect example of this was the beautiful artist studio with a Seamstress by the enigmatic Flemish painter Michael Sweerts, which came up at Christie's. This was painted in Rome sometime between 1646 and 1652 and was unknown to scholars, having spent most of its life in a Belgian castle. It had never been cleaned or lined in its almost 400-year history and sold for an astonishing £12.6 million, including buyer's premium, 6 times the previous world record for the artist. Christie's also had a pair of recently rediscovered portraits by Rembrandt, which hadn't been seen since 1824. Despite being on tiny oak panels, measuring just 8.5 by 6.5 inches, they made a well-deserved £11.2 million, including buyer's premium. One of the stars of Sotheby's evening sale was the panel of the Pentecost by the unidentified 15th century Bruges painter, known as the master of the Baroncelli portraits. Despite appearing as recently as 2010 at Christie's, where it sold for £4.19 million, its beautiful execution and almost pristine condition helped it soar to £7.9 million this time out. Sotheby's also had a distinguished rediscovery in the form of a St. Sebastian by Sir Peter Paul Rubens. This canvas was probably painted in Rome around 1608 for the Spinola family of Genoa, but it spent most of the last 100 years in St. Louis, Missouri, USA, undetected. It had appeared at an auction in 2008 catalogued as attributed to Laurent de la Hire. With its new attribution, it sold for £4.9 million. The week of sales totaled well over £100 million, the best result for 6 years, with Christie's evening sale generating £53.9 million, while Sotheby's came in at £39 million. The day's sales, of lesser fry, were much quieter with slightly higher BI rates. Sotheby's sale totaled £911,000, Bonham's £1.35 million, and Christie's just over £2 million. On average, 70% of the lots offered found buyers on the day, and more will have sold subsequently, suggesting that although Old Masters are not as fashionable as contemporary paintings, there's still a market for them.
Thank you for listening. You can read this article and many more at darevaluations.co.uk. Search for Dare Dallas to find us on Instagram and LinkedIn, where our team will keep you updated on market trends and our valuation service. For more details on our valuation service, please call us on 01883 722 736 or email inquiries@darevaluations.co.uk.